Race number 7 then at Happy Valley. Not forgetting it's a 9-race programme this Wednesday night. We're back into Class 3 company here of the 1200 metres, headed by Storm Warnings. Makes his seasonal return for Douglas White. Zach Purton in the saddle. Serious Liaison makes his Hong Kong debut. A 2-time winner out of Australia. Mig Energy gets the £10 claim of Jerry Chow. We've got Sky Darcy makes his return as well for Casper fans. Joe Moreira rides him, won 2 of his 5 starts last season. Hardly Swears behind Maboob last time out. Returns as a course and distance winner. Winston's Lad makes the course change from Sharten to Happy Valley. Winning Endeavour, chased home Maboob last time. And Next Model finally draws a barrier. Barrier 3 for him. Wagner Borges in the saddle, also behind Maboob last time out. Sky Darcy and Winston's Lad mark are the horses that have been up at Chung Fo in the last 30 days.
I won't know himself Next Model when he's about 3rd into the gates, but he's going to lead from barrier number 3, Andrew, on a good speed with Mig Energy to the outside. Storm Warning, Sky Darcy 3 wide. Maboob, beautiful trip on the rail. Super Commander, Strive for Glory around Serious Liaison. Hardly Swears well back with old Winston's Lad, winning Endeavour, and Happy Fortune hoping for that really good tempo, Paul.
Yep, this is the best, not best, this is the big improvement in the race, is Storm Warnings. His track work has been really good leading into this. They put the cheek pieces on for the first time, and Douglas White's got this horse going really well. Zach Purton riding for Douglas White as well. Barrier number 6 for him. Hardly Swears, he looks good back at Happy Valley. His last 2 runs have both been pretty good. Finished a close-up 3rd last time, and he's going really well. He's fresh up into the 3rd start this season with that little bit of a break, and looks good. And Winning Endeavour always catches the eye, gets back and runs on. And his work's been good. Alex Lai doing the work on him, and he'll ride him on race day as well. He's down to a rating of 63.
OK, well, he was runner-up behind Maboob last time out, and that's where we're going to start with his jockey, Matthew Chadwick.
Matthew Maboob, he's a horse you've had a lot to do with. Must have been nice to get the win on him last time out.
Yeah, it's always nice to ride a winner. I've had a nice association with him and the connections, so hopefully he can keep going.
Do you think it can? He's only got a few more pounds to carry this time around.
Yeah, well, the horse, I think, should have put up well. He looks after himself. He's trying a nice gate again, so hopefully he'll get a nice run. And he can run over the top with them again.
Just looking at his last run as well, too. Coming to the turn, I guess the tempo had been run to suit. Looked under a little bit of pressure coming to the turn, but then once he got rolling, were you happy with the way that he let down underneath you?
Yeah, he's always a bit like that. He always hits a sort of a flat spot, but when he gets going, he hits the line nicely.
7 winners for yourself for this season. We're 2 months into it now. Strike rate is better so far this season than what it was for the duration of last season. How do you feel the first 2 months of the season has been for you?
Well, I've just been off a couple of meetings, so it felt slow the last week or so. The rides are slightly better. Hopefully I'll just get stronger and stronger. You can only ride winners if you've got the horse, so I'm doing my best. Hopefully trainers see that and give me more opportunities.
This horse certainly got a chance here. Maboob going back-to-back, but meeting those horses he beat last time on slightly worse terms. Storm Warnings, Mark, what about his trial back at Happy Valley? We haven't seen him on the track since July.
He's led up in both trials, Andrew, and this is the one when he ran 2nd behind Kazi Farazi at Happy Valley. Has carried lighter weights, Paul, with his first 2 starts, but you said the track work has been good, and Zach Purton gets aboard from barrier 6.
Yeah, I see him as a real proven. It is a eye-catching booking with Zach Purton riding for Douglas White as well. Look, I've got him in the numbers. I think he has improved. What
about Serious Liaison, Paul? I thought this trial was OK, but his last start in Australia was over the 2,040 metres at Moonee Valley.
Yeah, he needs. I think he needs further than the 1,200. He's had the 2 trials. He's only a small horse, 1,013 pounds. Look, not for me for this meeting.
Yeah, the other 2 wins over 1,600 at Bendigo and Caulfield. That 30 Andrew over 2,040 was in the Group 2 Moonee Valley Vars, so the further he gets, the better he will be.
He used to race under the same name for Danny O'Brien. I thought Super Commander, also back at the trials, Mark. He's 2nd up for the season, should improve for that first run.
That's Chevalier Prince too, and the red colours just in front of him, and the horse that's being ridden right along in the white on the outside is All the Way, which nearly won at 200 to 1 on the weekend. So he's had 4 starts, Paul. He's yet to run in the money, and the blinkers come off. Yeah,
look, he works better than he races at this stage. He's finished back in all 4 of those races, and he's drawn 10 again, so he hasn't had much luck with the draws.
All right. Sky Darcy looked very progressive last season, Paul. He spent some time up at Chung Fa, winning his most recent trial.
Yeah, and it looks like he's quite forward for a really good run here. The draw is the tricky thing. He's drawn barrier 12. There is a lot of pace in this race as well. It's just whether Joe can slot in. I'm sure he'll try and slot in just behind the pace, and if he can't, I think he'll just wait and he'll try and get to the front with Sky Darcy. But look, those runs at the back end of last season were very good.
And that horse that was being ridden along to his inside is no slouch either. That was Sunshine Warrior.
All right, so he's definitely a key player here. The draw looks difficult, but he's our favourite at this stage as well, Paul.
Yeah, I've got him on top as well. I think he's a lot better than this grade, so I've got him on top to beat Storm Warnings, the improver. Hardly Swears will get a nice run. And then Big Energy just meets Maboo better at the weight, so I got him just in front of Maboo. 6-1, 7 and 3.
Hardly Swears has a great record at Happy Valley. Draws barrier number 1, is going to do no work during the race. He carries 122 pounds, so he's down a couple. Maboob's pretty honest, looking for back-to-back wins. Sky Darcy goes in for third, just worried about the wide draw, but he's very smart. And Winning Endeavour, his best 2 runs have been over 1,200, 7, 8, 6, 11. That's this prep.
Big Energy for me, going to the £10 claim, always looks attractive. Tony Cruz, Jerry Chow from barrier 8, £16 turnaround with Maboob on their last meeting.